All right, so in the lesson for 8.5, I showed you how to use the change of base formula. So whenever I asked you to evaluate log 6, base 6 of 12, we did log 12 divided by log 6 and got a number. I wanted to show you, especially those of you that borrowed a calculator from me or have a new graphing calculator, how your calculator actually can do this for you. To evaluate this just straight in your graphing calculator, you're going to press the math button. And then you can either scroll down for a while or you can press the up button. And you're going to go to where it says capital letter A. Now, not everyone's calculator will do this. If you have an older calculator, you'll have to use the change of base formula. But if you have one of the newer calculators, you will see this log base parentheses. So as soon as you press that, it will give you little blanks that you can fill in. So you can put log base 6 of 12 and you'll get the number. Now, this is the same as doing the change of base formula, which is log of 12 divided by log of 6. And I'll show you how we get the same answer. But instead of having to type that out, you can use, again, your math button, log base. And for example, log base 5 of 400. You'll get this. If you don't like using that button or you don't have that button, just use your change of base formula, log of 400, close your parenthesis, divided by log of 5. And you'll get that answer. But I wanted to show that, especially those with the newer calculators. That is a super useful tip. And then, of course, I showed how to convert it in the other video. Now, another thing I wanted to show with the graphing calculator, especially if you have the newer one, is back to examples 1, 2, and 3 from the notes. In the notes, I told you to take the log of both sides, and that works 100%. But I wanted to show an alternate method, which is useful if you do have the newer calculator. The alternate method is actually to change from exponential form to logarithmic form. Remember when we do this that the base stays the base. So this would be log base 5, and then these two switch around. So it'd be log base 5 of 16 equals 2x. Now, if you have the newer calculator, you can just go type this into the calculator, pressing our math button all the way either down or up to log base, and we'll have log base 5 of 16. Do not round this number. You need to write it all out or store it in your calculator if you prefer. But log base 5 of 16 is this number. And then lastly, to solve, we just need to undo multiplication with division. So we'll divide by 2 on both sides, which in your calculator, you can actually just press divide by 2 and it'll save that answer for you. So the final answer was 8.8614. Again, if you prefer how I showed it in the video 1, you would just take the log of both sides, use your exponent rule, and solve accordingly. But this is a little bit faster for those of you with the graphing calculator. Let's try another one. So again, change this to logarithmic. The base stays the base. So it'd be log base 3 of 4 equals x. X is already solved, so all we have to do is type that in our calculator. Math, log base 3 of 4. We get that answer. Rounding to the nearest 10,000th. And number 3, if you want to try it, changing to logarithmic, we should have log base 3 of 101 equals x plus 4. We can evaluate that in our calculator. I'm actually going to press second enter here. Just go back, 101. Hit enter. Remember, you don't want to round this number, so if you're writing it down on your notes, you want to write down the entire decimal point. And then we are using inverse operations. This time we're undoing addition with subtraction. So we would subtract 4 on both sides, and we should get 0.2009. So I just wanted to show you guys that alternate method to, again, solve in equations that have variables in the exponents. Remember, you also can check these answers. So if you want, you can store this answer for x. and then go back and type the original question in. So 3 carats x plus 4, and make sure you get 101 back. So you can always check your answers to make sure you got the correct one. I hope that helps. If you guys have any questions on your homework, just shoot me an email and I will make a video for you.